Hello, good morning, surprise.
Man.
It's Monday. We like to hit you like that, just to surprise you.
Well, Johnny's still hanging out at the desk.
I love when he hangs out
He
here.
didn't have time to walk away.
I know. It's because we ended the show. We flipped on over to WAFB Plus.
that
We're
what it is?
here today to
Yeah.
get you going on a Monday.
Man,
How do you feel?
Are you getting me? Somebody needs to get me going.
Oh, we got some coffee. You
This
made
is-
a fresh drip for us.
This is actually the stuff that you dripped at like 5 something. It's
Oh,
still
no,
warm.
we got to get some more coffee. I'm going to drip some.
You gonna work on it?
Yeah.
You got a traffic report in a couple minutes. You
Real
got
quick.
it? He's
Yep,
against the clock.
yep,
Time
yep.
him, folks.
So how much coffee you drink in the morning, Liz?
Oh, today maybe about 5 cups.
Five
I've hit
cup-
that 5th carb
5
mark.
cups of like 8
today.
8 ounces? Mm-hmm. Okay.
little wee old
I think
cup
we may
today.
be pushing our 400 milligram limit here.
Is it really like 5 cups?
Today,
you're being
yes.
serious.
Yes.
Is
I
that
think-
like a normal thing, or is that a Monday thing?
Usually it's Monday. Maybe usually it's 3.
like
By
3.
this point, it's
I think
3.
you and I are about the same.
Yeah.
About 3. I usually wrap it up about now and start pushing the water.
Yeah?
You know, get
That's
that,
so good.
Get,
He's staying hydrated.
get that
See,
going.
I think I would do that, but you know, on this morning shift, you don't have too many chances, opportunities for a bathroom break. So
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to
There's
overdo
that.
it.
I wear some stuff.
Oh, is that
Did
what
you
do?
know that
Yeah,
the
so I
morning
could
show is
just-
sponsored by Depends?
Cheers.
You know, I kind of slipped a little bit behind that desk. I was wondering what happened.
Stop.
They just mopped up the
the
floor. That's all
rails.
it was.
Spilling
Just
our
off the
vodka.
rails
polish.
here. Well,
Okay, so welcome to Monday. Apparently we're all caffeinated.
Yeah.
On our way to getting hydrated. How are we doing out there?
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're staying on our feet. We're staying upright
There you
here.
go.
We were in the upper 90s this weekend.
Gross,
we don't
man.
want to do that. Yeah, we tied a record. We're not trying to hit those records. I think we can do a little bit better. It's not going to be a huge improvement. Don't get me wrong. 79 feels like 82. Winds are relatively light on a beautiful shot looking live over the downtown area. 97 was the high yesterday. That was not a record, but the day before that, 98 on Saturday, that was a record, tying the record set back in 1963. And there you go. We've got 3 inches on the ground already. So we remind you, know the difference between the heat-related illnesses, heat exhaustion, heat stroke. Heat exhaustion, typically not a 911 situation, but heat stroke definitely is. The throbbing headache and no sweat, the interior body temperature north of 103 degrees. Yeah, that's definitely a bad situation. Later in the afternoon, we're going to try to crank out a couple of scattered thunderstorms, and I think we're going to be able to do that. It's going to be hit or miss. I'd say about 30, maybe 40%. Whatever we get, though, we're not expecting anything strong or severe, so at least that is some good news. Nothing really doing on a live local radar, not yet anyway, but we don't have to go too far away. Our friends and neighbors in Texas to the west, more friends and neighbors to the north in Arkansas. They're all getting a couple of thunderstorms there, and you can see that pop right there on the water vapor, that explosiveness. But again, nothing strong or severe in our neck of the woods. Now, if we want to fix the way it feels out there, one of the things we're going to have to fix, the dew points, and I think we're actually going to do that, or at least the computer model seems to think so, knocking us down to lower 60s for the dew points midweek. That would definitely make things feel a little bit more tolerable. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. We're expected to feel near 100 today. That's not a surprise, but look at Tuesday, Wednesday, saying it's only going to feel like the lower 90s. So some improvement. I know it's not huge, but we'll take whatever we can get. And the GFS showing a couple of limited chances over the next couple of afternoons, maybe 20%, 30%. That's about it. As for the rain amounts, maybe a ½ inch here over the next 7 days. Name of the game, the farther south and off to the southeast you go. Heftier amounts of rain. So far, so good. Nothing doing out in the tropical outlook and nothing expected over the next 5 to 7 days. Let's keep that train going as far as we can, right? We've got a little bit of African dust out there. This is actually normal for this time of year. No thick dust plumes or anything like that, but they tend to thicken up a little bit more and more as we get deeper into the summer months. Speaking of summer, 8 to 14 day outlook. Not looking good. This is the same heat dome we were talking about in the western half of the United States. They had all those record highs out in Vegas and California. That's going to migrate eastward, and unfortunately that affects us right here in Louisiana as well. But in the long range, looks like it might be a little bit wetter than normal, so at least that would be something good. Here's a look at your pinpoint forecast for today. About a 30% chance in the afternoon. Overnight tonight, we're mild and muggy, down to the low to mid 70s and maybe a 20% early. And then in the all-important extended forecast, we've actually taken out the rain chance Thursday, Friday. That makes things even hotter, and then rain chances return on the back end of that 10-day forecast. 7:05 out your door. Here's a look at your roadways. Johnny, how's it going?
Hey, thank you very much, Jared. And by the way, Matt and Liz, I am percolating a pot of coffee. Riley Choplin is our summer intern. Do you know what percolating means? Percolating? You changed the word twice. Percolating? 7:05. The problem we had on I-10 at Siegen, it's still there, but not blocking any traffic. So people are slowing down as you make your way past Highland, right before Siegen, right in that area. You can definitely see the demarc where they're slowing down. That's the best camera shot we have of the Siegen camera facing Highland, and right there where there is no shoulder, right there against that wall, where the accident vehicle. Good time to remind you when it's safe to do so, and it was in this case. They've moved the accident vehicles to right past that wall, and they're now on the right shoulder. You can kind of see them behind the pole, so that's not blocking any travel lanes right now. Our drive time's coming out of Denham up to 17 minutes, not too bad. Coming out of Gonzales, same with Denham, and then 7 minutes to the downtown area. Slowest between the Essen Lane area over the 1012 and all the way out toward downtown. Here's I-12, I-12 going toward Millerville. This shot's looking back toward Denham, so a good flow of traffic at I-12 at O'Neill, and once you get to Millerville, it definitely slows down, and then slow again from College to about Washington, or the old Washington area. Bridge traffic still rocking along pretty nice. 7:07, it is WAFB 9 News Now. We do it every morning right here on The Plus, giving you a little brief headline on what you might have missed this morning on 9 News this morning. And for that, Matt and Liz coming up next.
Coming up on 7:09, your time right now on a Monday morning. Liz, I know you know this. Did you know we had our own club, Press Club Variety?
We sure do.
We're big fans of the Press Club.
Yes, we
the
are.
ability to bring in some newsmakers and have conversations. They actually have the CEO of Lobby there today. What is that, Louisiana Association of Business and Industry?
That sure is. Will Green, he's going to be
There
the
you go.
guest speaker there at the Press Club. He's been invited in to talk about the recent legislative session and how some of the laws that came out of there, the bills there, and what died, how does that impact Louisiana's business and industry? Well, he's going to outline their agenda and talk about how to make Louisiana an economic leader here across the South. If you're interested, Matt, they're hosting you in for a conversation and lunch.
11:30 this morning, just a little place catering. It's the same spot all the time. So good spot out there. They do some good lunch, so it's pretty good. Speaking of an impact, there is definitely going to be one when Louisiana gets a brand new city. Talking about St. George. And yes, there is still a court challenge, but City of St. George looking to swear in their interim leaders today.
Remember, we have an interim mayor, a police chief, and interim city council members all at bay. Tonight, they're going to be sworn in at a public ceremony that you are welcome to attend. It's happening at Woodlawn Baptist Church starting at 6 this evening. And again, St. George city officials swearing in here as it kind of navigates the path forward as it kind of awaits a court challenge. A lot to follow. We'll follow that for you.
Hey, speaking of following, I want to make sure you know about this. There is a health unit, this one in particular, in North Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Health Unit, that had some flood damage. And so we're going back a little bit, right? And so kind of shut things down in spots and places and had to fix it up they were going to reopen today.
That was the goal, but they say due to some
some
changes here, the plan is to reopen tomorrow. Keep in mind, this is the parish health unit right there near the Greyhound bus station.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about, okay, I need these resources now, well, go visit the Louisiana Department of Health website. Chances are they've got all the resources. Maybe they can reroute you to another place in another parish health unit in our area.
Get a few.
But if there are any changes, maybe to tomorrow's timeline of that reopening, we're going to keep you keep you updated.
One of the great groups in South Louisiana, in Baton Rouge area, 100 Black Men, Metro Baton Rouge. They have a lot of great kind of programs that they spearhead or are a part of. Project Excel is definitely one of them.
So you're actually looking at pictures from one of their outings they recently had last week. In fact, they took a group of children from groups and grades 6 through 12 to go and see colleges, right? You talk about college visits, and not every family has the opportunity to go and see them. So 100 Black Men of Metro Baton Rouge took these kids through Project Excel to go visit Prairie View A&M, Texas Southern University. And the goal, Matt, is to get them on these college campuses to see, can you envision yourself here? Is this a possibility where you could see yourself not only at Louisiana's colleges, but maybe beyond our borders?
Absolutely. No, exactly right. They don't want to be restrictive with their view and their possibility. Open up all the avenues and blow open the borders, so to speak, and let them see exactly what's out there, the potential for them, which it is a great opportunity for a lot of folks. Our Matt Venezia was live this morning kind of talking a little bit about this. You can find his story at WAFB.com and your 9 News app. But yeah, 100 Black Men, again, their Project Excel, impacting thousands and thousands of lives.
Opportunities to look ahead.
Yeah.
An opportunity for you to maybe get $10,000 cash reward. Remember, that big amount, that is the new upgraded amount for the Crime Stoppers alert.
Right,
if
from
you
Tangi.
can help Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office track down this escaped inmate.
So he's 20 years old, and Jamarcus Cyprian is one of 4. If you recall, 2 weeks ago yesterday, Sunday, that 4 inmates escaped from the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office, the jail there. 2 of them recaptured pretty quickly, another one that like a day later. But he is the only one still out there right now, 20 years old, and because of that, you see right there, a $10,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. Make the phone call. It's the Tangi number. See up top, the 1-800-554-5245. Great thing about Crime Stoppers anywhere is they don't care who you are. They don't want to know who you are. They don't want to know your name, your identity, anything. They just want the information.
Call in those tips. Even if you think you've seen him, you never know what little tip can help investigators make sure that he is captured back in custody. We'll let you know and keep you updated on that. Got to let you know about some updates and some opportunities for you and your family to stay safe. Did you know we have a whole dashboard and a hub on our website, WAFB.com/summer safety? Here you can find out some great opportunities to talk about summer camp, maybe talk about children's emotions. Well, look at this, ATV safety, because we know that that's big in our part of the world.
Absolutely.
So many opportunities to stay safe. And Johnny, you actually helped kick off some of the summer safety opportunities on Friday. We have another partnership with the Baton Rouge Clinic talking about powering up and making sure kids stay safe and healthy this summer.
Especially in water and in the sun. All I heard was, teach them to swim early, sunscreen and sunglasses for the kids.
You're right.
And you can go teach infants to swim.
Oh, absolutely you can.
And that's
well,
so
the ability
remarkable.
just kind of, as soon as they get in there, just to kind of roll over onto
Teach
their
them to
back. And
float.
Exactly right, until an adult can get in there. But yeah, safety.
I am percolating a pot of coffee.
Percolating?
Wait a minute, did you
Is
break
that
it
the
up?
definition?
Spell it for us. It's like
Percolate. Percolate. And it means to filter gradually through a porous surface.
wow,
Which is
doctoration.
basically drip hot water over coffee grounds using a coffee filter. But that's percolate.
What
And,
about percolate?
No, that's not a word.
Oh, no.
It is in my vocabulary, but I couldn't find it in the dictionary.
In my dictionary.
Webster's by way of Johnny Asian. He's
Exactly
got his own
right.
dictionary. We love it.
Well,
Makes
Enjoy
life
your
more fun.
percolation.
percolation.
Good at making coffee.
That's a word.
Look, if Jared's drinking your coffee, that's a good thing, right?
I
Are
give it
you?
a stamp of approval.
Saying something.
Great percolate.
If you're ready for a do-it-all vehicle with smooth handling and smart interior styling, look no further than the new 2024 Honda CR-V. Once again named a Car and Driver's 10 Best Trucks and SUV list. Come save on your new CR-V right now at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.